Hello, in last video we set up Kali Linux in our virtual box. In this video we will learn about some basic commands of Kali Linux. So let's get started. So we have started our virtual machine. Now first let's get it to the full screen. For that we will go to view and then full screen mode and then switch. Now we are in full screen but the aspect ratio of the machine is not in the full screen, so we will go to settings and then display. Now we can change this resolution. You can change this according to your monitor. Mine is, I think it's, let me check. Okay, so now let me close it. So in this video tutorial we will be learning about some basic commands. You will get the terminal by clicking on this is the Kali root shell terminal. We use the commands here, and we will also uh, write a notes on the commands that we use. So first command we will be using is to update the Kali Linux or to upgrade it. So first of all we will update it. For for updating we use command apt get update. This upgrade updates your Kali Linux, and apt get upgrade. This upgrades the packages in your Kali Linux. So let's start. Apt get update. So I think it's fully updated. Now let's upgrade. Apt get upgrade. It's fully upgraded. If it was not upgrade, sorry, then it will ask you the prompt yes or no. You just click yes and it will get updated. So there are zero upgrades available. So now next command that we will be learning is ls. It is used to list the file directories. So you just see how it works. Ls, so it lists the file directory that is in our present working directory, that is desktop, documents. These all are the files in our present working directory. We can also use the we can use clear to clear the terminal screen. Let's clear it. Let me get so we will use this text editor. to write all the commands that we were using. Now let me tell you something. We have another command that is manual. If you just enter this manual, it will show. You have to use the manual with the commands, and you will be using it like this, like man ls. It will show all the possible extension that you can use with these commands. For here you can see that, let me uh, now let's see, we can use ls options like slash a, do not ignore entries starting with dot, and there are various extension that you can use. You can try it by yourself. I will show you some how to we will use it. We just press Ctrl Z to get out of the manual, or if you want to stop any running process, you can just press Ctrl Z. So we will see ls slash a. It will list all the hidden files and directories also. If we type ls slash l, it will show you all the details about that files, like its ownerships, its date of creations, and all other available details. We will be learning all about these details on later on. It also counts and says that there are 32 total files in our present working directory. So now let's study about next command, that is cd. That is change cd. We use this command to change the directory. First let's clear this window. First we see that there are various folders, directories available in our present working directory. So if you want to move to desktop, we just type cd, name of the work directory that you want to move. It's case sensitive, so use it precisely. Now we can see that we have entered our desktop. You can see it here, and if you just press ls, then you will be seeing the files available in our desktop. So there are currently no files in my desktop, so it's not showing anything. So now let's if you want to move back, then you just type cd double dot space and double dot, and it will move one step back to your directory. If you want to move, okay, now we have completed the cd command. So now let's move to one more command, that is cat. So this is used to create any file in our Kali Linux. For example, we use cat and we type file name. Let's type it no name dot txt. We just enter whatever we want to type, like hello world. It's very fun to use Kali, and just press Ctrl D and it will save the files. So now if you want to, so we have completed this cat, and now we will be using next command, that is touch. So let's first, if you want to see what's inside this directory, now see, we if you press ls, then we can see that there is no name.txt available there. New file has been created. If you want to see what's in the file, we can just type cat no name.txt. It will just list all the files, all the contents of that files. Now let's see about touch command. It is also used to create a file, but it is not used to write anything in a file. For example, we write touch no name dot txt. It will just simply create a file, sorry, touch no name 1.txt. So it will just simply create a file no name 1.txt. So if we want to see what's written here, we can see that it is nothing is there. Sorry, nothing is there. Oh, sorry. No name dot 1.txt. So we can see that there's nothing, it's empty. And if you see our previous file .txt, we can see that something has in. Now if you want to write something in our new files, we can simply type cat. We will use exactly the same previous uh, style, no name 1.txt, and we can write anything. uh, wow, we are learning some new Kali commands. It's very fun. And we just press Ctrl D and we save this file. So we can see that two files are there with different contents. So if we want to merge these two files into a single new file, so we can simply use new command, cat file name no name dot txt, the next file name that you want to merge with, no name 1.txt, to a new file name, new file named no name 2.txt. And we see that a new file has been created, no name 2.txt, and we see the content of this. We see that no name 2.txt. We see that the contents of both the files have been merged in this. So now we will see some more commands related to this only. Suppose here this is a small file. Suppose we have very big file and we want to find something in that file. Suppose we want to find the word fun. So we simply type. So we have used cat touch, yes, and we will now new command is grep. We will simply use grep grep fun in no name dot txt. This will search the line that contains fun. Is very fun to use Kali. Is very fun to use Kali. So we can also use find command with this, like find fun no name dot txt. Okay, sorry. This find command is used to search the files inside any directory. For example, there are lots of files in our directory and you want to search something, then we will simply type find no name dot txt. It has searched that new file has been here. So we just clear this. So we have learned one more. Now if we want to make a new directory, so we just type comma find uh, mkdir, and we will also be using rmdir, and then we will be using remove file and then move file. So let's start from mkdir. So mkdir is used to create a new directory, mkdir no name. It will create a new directory. Just see, a new directory named as no name has been created. We can also create a directory in a chain. For example, if we type mkdir dash p no slash Sanju slash no name slash just this much and pot. Okay, so a new directory we have been created, no, named as no. Now if you want to see what's inside this directory, we know, we use cd no, we see that a new directory, and we list the files, we see that there is Sanju that we have written after the slash. And if we open this Sanju and we list the directories, we see that there is another directory known as pot. So if we open this directory pot and then list it, it's empty. So we clear the commands now. So if you want to move back to our previous cd dot dot cd dot dot sorry cd space dot dot, okay. uh, Now clear it once again. Now remove directory. Suppose we want to remove no name that we have created. So we will remove it like this: no name, sorry, rmdir no name. And we see that this no name has been deleted, removed from this file. Suppose we want to remove this no, rmdir no. So now we have a problem that this directory is not empty. So in this case we can also use, like, let's make another folder mkdir no name, and we see that no name has created. We use rm no name, oh sorry, rm is used to remove file. So if you want to remove this no, rm slash r no, and we see that no has also been removed. rmdir no name, both has been removed. So if you want to move the directory which already contains, which is not empty, we use rm slash r and the name of the directory. So let's clear the screen once again. Now let's start with the move command. So first let's make some directories. For example, we make the directory. So we have already have many directories, suppose downloads. So we will just use mv no name dot txt to the directory that is downloads. Sorry, uh, we see that this simply what has happened is that mv no name dot no name one dot txt d downloads. Now we see that no name one dot txt is not present here, and we open the if we open this downloads directory cd downloads, we see that, sorry, we don't have that file here. Let me see this issue once again. Let's first create one directory. Before that, I want to tell you one more command, that is pwd, that is present working directory. For example, we are in downloads. Sorry, suppose we want to see the present working directory, it will show you the present working directories. So this was the actual directory that we wanted to move the files to. So we copy this sorry, we copy this directory path and then we move one step backward and we just list the files. So we have here files named as noname.txt. So now we will be moving this noname.txt, noname2.txt to downloads folder. So we simply type mv no name.txt and we will just paste the path of the new directory and just press in. Sorry, it's no name 2 and we see that this no name file has been removed. Now we go to the new, go to downloads. We see that this file has been moved to this place. Suppose we want to rename this file. So for that it's very simple. Simply type mv, the name of the file and the name of the new file. We see that it has been renamed as noname.txt. We can see the content. In this file we have merged the two files that we had created and we see that the content is the same. So let's clear the screen once again and now let's begin with some more commands. So now we will be using some more commands here. We already use now we I will show you something about history. So this commands is very easy. Let's move back first. This commands shows you all the previous commands that you have already used. So it's very simple. Just press enter and it will show you all the commands that you have already used. So we can see we have started from, it will show you the history from the start time. Now if you want to see the IP address of your system, just type if config and it will show you the IP address of your system. So this is our IP version 6 address that you are using. So let's clear the screen once again. So now let's see some more simple commands like we will be using. Let's learn about head and tail, comma, tail. These both are similar type of commands. So let's first move to download folder and suppose if you want to see only the first two lines of this first let's see what's inside this file no name.txt. So we have here four lines. Suppose we may have very big files. So suppose we only want to print the first two line or first one line or first three lines, then we will use head and then hyphen n and the number of lines that we want to print. Suppose I want to print first three lines, and then I will type the name of the file, that is no name dot txt. So it will print me only the first two lines, and similarly is a tail, it is used to print the last lines of your file. So you can also print last not two, if you want to print last three lines, it will print you the last three lines. So see, these were the last three lines, and we printed last three lines using the tail command. And using head commands, we wanted to print two lines, and we printed the this two line here. So let's again clear this and then move back. Now we will see some more basic commands. For example, like uh, jobs. Jobs. Let me enter this here. Jobs. This will just show you the jobs that is working in my system. So there's currently no jobs in my system, so it's not showing anything. And now if you want to see all the processes that is running in our system, then we simply type top. It will show you all the processes that's running in my system. See, so we enter this one more command here. So if you want to exit this, just press Ctrl Z and it will get stop. Now see, let's uh, see some more commands. Suppose okay, let's again move to downloads. Suppose we want to count the words and letters in this no name.txt. So if we type wc, just let's see the manuals what we can use. Okay, sorry, man wc. So this is word count, and we can use different, like if you want to print the byte counts, you can use slash dash c. We can, if you want to print the character counts, you can use hyphen m, or you can use word counts hyphen w. So we will be working on some commands. Let's count the number of lines in n- no name dot txt file. So there are four lines in no name dot txt. Suppose we want to print the number of word counts in no name dot txt file, then it will show there are 19 words. If you want to see the number of character counts, we can use slash m. There are total 95 characters used in this, and so it's all about word count. So let us make an entry of word count. So we have made the entry of word count. So there are some more basic commands, like if you want to shut down your system, you can just shut down from terminal by typing shut down now. It will just shut down your PC. If you want to reboot it, you have to type reboot and it will reboot. I will not do it now because it will take time. So if you want to shut down after 2 minutes, then you can simply type shut down 2. If you want to shut down and then reboot in 2 minutes, then just type shut down and reboot in 2 minutes. So it's simple. So we have seen the shutdown and reboot commands. Uh, Now let's see some more commands. Suppose if you want to change the password of our user. So simply type, let's first move to the root. So simply type passwd, and you type the new password. Suppose don't want to change password, so I will type the same. So password has been updated successfully. So we have also updated the password successfully. Now we will be learning some last commands, one two commands, and then we will be closing this video, and in next video we will be seeing some interesting hacking tutorials. So suppose we want to zip, let's move to downloads, and we want to zip this file noname.txt. Simply type zip noname.txt. Sorry, zip noname. Sorry, we will see about these commands later on. I don't. We can just see man zip. Hmm. Package and compress files. Zip is compression file utility. Use zip. You can see here. So it's very easy to zip the files, and we can also unzip by using unzip command. So let's make some folder mkdir shenju, and we want to zip this mkdir, sorry, shenju to sun.zip. Sorry, let's again see the manual how we use this. uh, uh, we don't type this, we simply zip this file. Sorry, we will be I will tell you about this command in next tutorial. So now let's start with a new command known as, if you want to add the user to your, like in Windows we add new users, so we can add user here also. First let's move to USR user add. This will add the user. Sorry, you have to use user add Sanju if I want to add a new user. And if you want to add password to the user, pa, sorry, password, will keep it myself. So new password has been created. So if you want to delete this user, simply type user del shenju, and this user will be deleted. One more command that's left is echo. So let's type here echo user add user del. uh, this echo is very simple, it's nothing. For example, we go to cd downloads. If you want to see what's inside this noname.txt, just we type echo noname.txt. It will echo. Okay, it will echo whatever you have written, like echo Shenju. It will echo. It will just show you in the screen whatever you type. You can also create a new file using echo. That is echo Shenju. Sorry, snson.txt. Hmm. And we said that son.txt has been created, and we want to see what's there. Cat shan.txt. It's simply Shanju that I echoed in this file. So thank you. In next video we will be working on some hacking tutorial. We will be working on some tools. Let's save this. Save as command. In next tutorial we will be see working on some commands. There are various commands in Kali Linux. You can see it. Like for information gathering we have different commands, sorry, different tools. Vulnerability analysis we have different tools. We have application analysis we have different tools. Database assessment. So there are various penetration testing tools available in our Kali Linux. We have also forensic tools in our Kali Linux. So we will be working on this on our next videos. Till then, thank you for watching. So we just shut down our system. Sorry, shut down now.